Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to today's video. And today I'm going to be reacting to Mr. Nightmare, 4 true short scary stories. I mean, this seemed right up in my alley. You know, I don't have a strong attention span. But yeah, it seems like that this motherfucker is just running out of themes to work with right now. Like, he's just finding scary stories off the internet and shit, and he's like, there's not a lot here that match up. I think we're just gonna find 4 short ones and post them, because, you know, I need to eat too, bro. It's quarantine. I want some extra Doritos, extra Oreos, you know, those non-perishable things. I'm fucking with you, by the way. So yeah, let's jump on into the video. Ooh, creepy. I'm probably gonna say outrageous shit in this one too, though. Even though they're short, they're still gonna be stupid. Story 1.
It was a Friday or a Saturday
They're
night.
partying, alcohol, that
I was
shit.
pre-gaming with some friends at my apartment
Pre-gaming with the
before going out
boys.
to a bar in town.
Mm.
One of my friends called the Uber, and we were all pretty drunk,
Uh-huh.
laughing and being loud with typical drunken banter. We got to the bar, and no line that night, surprisingly. At some point in the night, I asked for a girl's number who I'd been talking to.
Ooh,
When I went into my
player,
pocket to get
I
my
see ya.
phone, I realized I didn't have it on me.
Oh shit.
I checked all my pockets and confirmed this.
I'm predicting what's happening. All right. First, you know, he's pre-gaming, having a good time. You know, surprisingly, there's no lines at a bar on a Tuesday night at 1:30 in the morning. I'm just fucking. I don't know what night it was, but he's gonna go in there. He's gonna go like talk to her. Let me show you. Let me get your number real quick, right? And then he's gonna realize, oh shit, my phone's not there. Then, some weird motherfucker with long scraggly hair, how you wonder, how the fuck did this dude get into a bar? Because he looks like fucking Joe Exotic, got covered in wet paint, but he got in there for some reason. And then he's gonna track your phone, or he's gonna look at all your personal information, find out where you live, because you're too dumb to have a password on your phone. And then he's gonna come to your house and try to butt fuck you, and then the cops are gonna come, blah, 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 that whole situation, you know what I mean?
I tried retracing my steps in the bar, and asked each bartender if someone turned in a phone. I didn't remember even using my phone the whole time I'd been out, though. I stepped outside the bar with one of my friends to use his phone to call mine.
Ooh.
Someone picked up on the other end. I heard the fiddling of the phone, but they didn't say anything. I said, "Hi, where do you find this phone?" Just breathing on the other end. I asked them if they were at the bar, but they hung up on me. I looked at my friend and tried calling again.
Got that
Went
Find My
straight to
iPhone, bro?
voicemail, though. I tried using Find My iPhone, but apparently I had that feature switched off for some reason. This
I
was a
did too,
pretty
but I had a
sobering
password,
experience. There was no way I could have fun knowing my phone was stolen.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
My friends told me just worry about it tomorrow. Go to the police station and get their help in tracking it.
Motherfucker, are you kidding me?
I went home early that
about
night.
it tomorrow.
Put a couple slices of bread in the toaster before bed, and found my phone on the kitchen counter. It didn't make sense. I signed into it and checked my recent calls. And indeed, someone accepted the call, and it lasted for 25 seconds. Someone had been in my apartment to accept the call. That much was clear.
Ugh. Nah. He's probably still there. Ew, this dude's gonna be like, I did a sweep of my apartment, which means he just looked around, you know, checked in the fucking crevices under the cushions, didn't even like look in areas that a motherfucker would be hiding. The one place I forgot to hide, I forgot to check where the motherfucker would be hiding. But seriously, he picked up the phone, so either he stole your phone, went back to your apartment, found out where the fuck you live, and he's crashing there, or you left your phone at home, motherfucker was in there anyways and decided to pick up, and what the fuck? And I would, as soon as I see my phone, I'd be like, fuck the toast, grab my phone, and dip the fuck out of that apartment, stay with my friend's house, call the cops, I don't know, something. This motherfucker's probably stupid enough to sleep there.
I flipped the place upside down looking, screaming for whoever it was to come out from where they were hiding.
Oh, you're still drunk.
Of course, this had a lot to do with the liquid confidence from drinking so much that night.
That's dumb as
I
shit.
finally called the cops, but considering there was no real proof of any forced entry, and places to hide are basically non-existent in this apartment, they couldn't do anything besides a police report. Nothing seemed to be missing from my apartment, but going to sleep that night, knowing someone had been in my apartment, or even worse,
I would bet money someone's still
been in
there
with me, was probably the most uncomfortable night of my life.
Yeah, I fucking bet. I bet. Story 2. That was a good story, I'm not gonna lie. Guy's dumbass.
I was 17 years old, and this happened on
Hey,
a
me
late
too.
summer night.
Yeah,
My dad and little brother had gone to a Boy Scout campout. My
But I
dad
look at the
was one of the
scenery. He's a
Scoutmasters.
gamer. You know what I mean? He's
I
just
was
gonna
home
game
alone
all
with my
night.
mom for the weekend. She was already in bed at this point.
Mm.
It was about 2 in the morning.
I want to
and
set
I
up
was
like
just
that,
finishing
bro.
up my late night gaming.
Yeah, yeah,
I had
yeah.
to go to the bathroom one more time before going to
Are
sleep.
you coding on the other fucking TV? The
Sitting
fuck
on
is
the
that?
toilet playing games on my phone.
Oh my
I
fucking
heard
god,
the
dude! Take a
faintest
break.
little tap on the bathroom door. Mom, was that you? Mom, I yelled.
Mama!
It wasn't windy or anything. There didn't seem to be any logical
What
way
you
to
doing?
dismiss it. I slowly and nervously opened the door, but there was nobody there. However, my bedroom door was now shut.
I turned the corner and some
certain I
homeless
hadn't
man was
shut it.
jacking off in front of me.
I went over to my mom's room and told her that I thought somebody was in my room. She didn't take me seriously and told me
Of course
that she didn't know
Of
what.
course she didn't, bro. Of course she didn't. You're gonna go there and be like, Mom, I think someone's in the house. She's gonna be like, oh, you're just tripping, go to sleep. He's gonna walk into his room. You know, you're fucking right. Do. And then a homeless man jerking off in your room. He's gonna pull out a knife and stab your neck off. Are you fucking joking?
To
Come
tell
on,
me.
Mom.
I tried to convince myself that maybe I did shut my door.
So, you know, you try to convince
I
her.
opened
You
my
don't try to
door
convince
feeling
yourself.
extremely
You know.
freaked out. And when I snuck a peek into the room, I felt like my heart exploded inside of my chest. I could see a hand sticking out from behind the dresser in the corner of my room. Somebody was hiding there. I ran to my mom's room and locked the door behind me. After quietly freaking out, telling her there's a man in the house, she finally believed me and went straight to my phone to call the cops.
Nah, she believes you,
Put
bro.
my ear up against the door to try and hear anything going on outside. I eventually heard the man's footsteps come out from my room and slowly come closer to my mom's room until making it right outside the door, then stopping. I could see the outlines of his shoes through the bottom crack of the door. He tried the doorknob, but thankfully it had a lock. It seemed the lock was enough to persuade him to give up, because I heard him stomp down.
Bro, the trick is you don't lock your door. Hear me out here. You like I talk a lot of shit to these people. You know what I mean? And you'd be like, Brave, why would you not lock your door? That's fucking stupid. Run, don't hide. You know what I mean? So like, don't try and lock your door and hide in there, because he could tell you're gonna be in there, bro. What you want to do is you want to grab a big blunt object. Even this, I got a plastic cup right here. This shit would work right over the fucking head. That shit would hurt. Or like, grab something you got in your room and wait for the motherfucker to enter your room. Leave the lights off. As soon as he enters the room, back him up, like, just bop, right over the head with it. So that way he drops, and then, like, the cops can actually get him, you know? Or else he'd just be like, oh, fuck, they're calling the cops. Peace out, dude. And then just leave. And then he's trying to jerk off in the next fucking 17-year-old kid's room. I don't know.
The stairs and out the front door.
He's getting a lot of pussy
I
from
hurried
that
to the
story,
window
though.
to see which way the man was heading, but he was already gone.
He's gonna change it. I beat the fuck out the guy. Cops got to him and shit. I held him off long enough.
When I was younger, 10 years old at the time, my mom had just started letting me stay home alone. We had been watching my mom's friend's dog while they were on vacation. My mom worked weeknights, so she told me that they would come around back since the dog's cage was right next to the back door, and that I would have to let them in. I sat in the den by the back door, with the dog by my side while I watched TV. He then started to growl and bark, while looking out the window to the dark. I tried to see what he was barking at, but it was too dark. Of course, I assumed it was my mom's friend coming to pick up the dog. I went over to the door with the dog following me and turned on the patio light. I couldn't see anyone out there at first, but the dog was still barking.
It was Michael Jackson
I made sure to
moonwalking.
peek at every corner of the yard, but then I saw someone at the garden by our shed. It looked like my mom's friend. They seemed to be bending over, picking something up. I assumed she was admiring my
knife.
mom's garden or something logical.
You're bullshitting, bro.
I then
Pick up a
received a
rock.
disturbing
Bet
phone
money.
call. I prioritized answering the phone, as my mom was strict about me always answering the phone when I was home alone. I left the dog to continue barking by the door as I picked up the phone, hoping it was my mom. And it was.
It's gonna be the person out there.
She
bet
told
money.
me that
Oh,
her
no.
friend wasn't going to pick up the dog that night, as they wouldn't be getting home until past midnight. I began to stutter, as the pure horror prohibited me from speaking coherently.
Mom,
I managed
Jazz
to
here.
finally blurt out that someone was in our yard, and my mom started screaming like a lunatic. She told me to get up to my room, lock the door, and hide under the bed while my mom called the cops.
Oh my god. Your mom wants you to get raped. Are you kidding me? Like, you go up to the room, right? You lock the door, you hide under the bed. This motherfucker come up here and, like, there's no one else there. He's probably crazy. Crazy people don't scare easy. He's gonna come around and, like, you're under the bed, you're stuck under there. If he sees you, surprise, he's got you. You know what I mean? Like, you run, you don't hide. Hiding is the dumbest thing you could do. Like, seriously, take my advice over your mom's, you know? Hear me out. Hide behind a door with a blunt object, or have the dog, like, just ready to go. And then as soon as this motherfucker just walks in there, and fucking bites the hell out of his leg or something, and you start pounding the back of his head. Not in that way.
I obeyed and laid there in silence for a good 10 minutes, until I got a knock at the door. I sprang up and out of the room, making it halfway down the stairs. I saw a face looking in through the window of our
It's
front
not
door.
your mom. Oh, this
This
idiot.
face, a guy, staring right at me. A face so unsettling that it disturbs me thinking of it today.
Oh, the music and shit. I
I
don't like
screamed
the
at the guy
story.
that the police were on their way, but he didn't move. He insisted on just staring at me like a statue.
Yeah, he
I
doesn't
ran
care.
all the way back upstairs,
I can rape you
tripping
before the
twice,
police
and
get
back
here.
to my room. I waited another few minutes before another knock came at the door, followed by a muffled shouting noise. It was the police this time. They scanned the whole premises, but the guy was gone. They took me into custody until my mom arrived at the station. After that incident, she started having a babysitter watch me again, all the way until I was 12.
Yeah, that's a good idea. When you're 12, you know how to hit someone. Don't know shit when you're 10.
A long time ago, my girlfriend and I were looking for a private place to be alone together since our parents were always home. There was a vacant house
So
on
you
the
settled
corner
on
of our
that
block
area?
that hadn't been owned for years. The back door was always left unlocked. I would know because my friends and I had been in there before.
We just came there, throw a
We
twin
went into
mattress
the
on the
back.
ground, and get to
Before
going.
we could even get upstairs, there was a knock at the front door. We looked at each other with worry. What
Housekeeping.
if someone had caught us sneaking in? She peeked out the window, but there was no one on the stoop. She made sure that the door was locked before turning back to me. I assured her it was just some kids playing ding-dong
If
ditch.
the door's fucking broken,
We
bro,
made it
how
only
do
halfway
you
up the
locked?
stairs
And I'm
before
confused
the
now.
frantic knocking on the door came back. She checked the window again. The porch was still empty. She opened the door this time, but still couldn't see anyone. I wanted to look
I just leave
tough
it
to
alone.
impress her, so I stepped outside and yelled at the pranksters to try it again.
This motherfucker's
I
an
shut the
idiot.
door and waited behind it, hands on the
Don't
door,
impress a user
ready
as
to
bait.
throw
I'm
the
just
door
kidding.
open. I just waited there for at least a minute, and I was about to just forget about it when I heard the blood-curdling scream of my girlfriend.
Ow.
I turned to see what she was screaming at, and I screamed as well. Just barely in the dark, we could see the silhouette of a huge humanoid figure very slowly making its way down the stairs. It was moving in a hovering-like motion. We ran past it just an arm's reach and left the house the way we came. We ran all the way
Great,
back.
so you're standing up there, and then you see the weird motherfucker from Men in Black, and like, why would you go there to begin with? The shit is like, well, they said it was abandoned and all this shit. It's probably late at night. Like, I wouldn't even want to touch that with a fucking 10,000-foot pole. Those types of houses creep me out. And you were probably going there, drink some champagne underage, you know what I mean? Have a couple fucking chocolate-covered strawberries and fuck in the old abandoned house. Ooh, kinky, but still, that's fucking weird, bro. That's scary as shit.
My house, both of us out of breath. We know
I
it
bet.
couldn't have been an old person. They had to be at least 7 feet tall. Nobody was supposed to be living
It's just
in
some
that house,
motherfucker
though.
running, like,
I
it's
even
just some
asked a
old
friend living
person
across
with
the
like a
street from the
cloak on or
house.
some shit going down
He
one of
said it
those
had been
stairs, that
vacant
like one of
for
those
years.
chair stairs, just takes them all
Mostly
down.
way
That's
the
why he looked
figure
like he was
moved
hovering.
made
That'd
it
be
all
funny
the
shit.
more
That'd be funny
disturbing.
shit.
We both agreed to keep quiet about this story. I still occasionally have a nightmare or bad thoughts about that night.
It's paranormal, motherfucker. That's why you don't go there, especially at night. So that's why you don't do stupid shit, because then you get like scarred for life. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, subscribe. Channel's been doing amazing lately. Thanks for all the support. But yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, and peace.
Bring me